As the Cattaraugus Region Community Foundation, we support towns as small as Leon, Perrysburg, to Portville, Olean, Salamanca, and frankly some of the surrounding communities on the fringe of Cattaraugus County. Wherever our donors see a need, we can move dollars there. But really, we are a place-based funder.
Donors to our community foundation range from $5 a month to people who've given $1 million over the years. Donations are the backbone of what we do. 30 years ago, our first project was the Allegheny River Valley Trail. Now, today, we have a number of people who count on the community foundation to help them out with their projects.
So it really is turning ideas into action, but often it's also just providing general support. There are no one-size-fits-all solution for grants. And that's where having a trained staff and a board of directors overseeing these things, it sets the Community Foundation apart from some other funders.
Here at Connecting Communities in Action, it was very clear to us the role that the nutrition department could have in addressing food insecurity with children, food insecurity with those living with different types of health ailments. We built on that research and that roadmap and worked with CRCF and several other funders to try to start to address those needs. The relationships now that we have with each of these foundations allows us to be able to have a flexible funding stream to truly keep a pulse on the needs of our community and keep food going out to those in need.
The Mildred Millman Fund from the Community Foundation has supported Olean General Hospital for the last 20 years in this sense of $4.5 million. Without philanthropy, without the community support, this building that we're standing in, the piece of equipment behind us, it just doesn't happen. When you look at access, you look at the workforce that we have around oncology services here, I look at it as opportunities for our community to have more birthdays and to continue to live a quality life, even going through something as really difficult as cancer is.
We help connect the dots between government, the people on the ground in our community, our nonprofits, and we really work to make sure that that whole comprehensive vehicle works well together. Community outreach in leadership in our community is another really important piece of what we do. We've been able to hold quarterly convenings where we call as many of our nonprofits as can attend together, expanding collaboration and relationships. That's a really important part of what we do as a funder that is not just giving grants.
The longer we are in existence, the more people are aware of what we do and how we impact the community. And we have concentrated a lot on scholarships, which has had a major impact on our young people. While our scholarships are not huge, they do allow students to go places that they might not be able to on their own.
Since 2019, CRCF has given out around $1.8 million across nearly 1,500 individual awards. Scholarships can open doors to new opportunities for students by allowing them to aim a little higher than they might have otherwise, choose schools that are maybe a little more expensive that might otherwise be out of reach. Supporting education in our region is so important. If we want to live in a healthy, equitable society, we need the individual members of that society to have access to education.
Cattaraugus Gives is our region's annual day of giving. It's a 24-hour fundraiser that brings together nonprofits, donors, and community members around the shared purpose of raising funds for nonprofits in the community. This past year, we had a record-breaking year in which we raised over $371,000 across 100 organizations that participated. The fact that more than $2 million has been raised through Cattaraugus Gives since 2019 shows that people truly care about this community and want to invest their money back here. Legacy means something very different to each individual who decides to work with the Cattaraugus Region Community Foundation. Some people want to carry on legacy through a loved one who has passed in the form of a scholarship or supporting an organization that was near and dear to them. Some people want to cement their legacy while they're still living. Each fund is unique in cementing a legacy for the donor.
There's a lot of individual people trying to set up to raise money for their particular organizations. And a lot of time that's a lot of work, and the CRCF is a place to where you can come and they can do those things for you.
As far as what your ability to give is, maybe you really like a particular nonprofit, you can only afford $10. Give them that $10 because there may be another 100 people that can do that. Every single dollar counts.
Growing good. Growing good means we take a small amount of money, we put it with other small amounts of money, and eventually we're able to do something that is impossible for others to do all by themselves.
It's through the collective that we can make a difference. And I think that's where the Community Foundation is a meaningful vehicle. It's a place to pool your resources with your friends and neighbors and the people that love this place in order to make a difference. I'm really excited for what's to come because I know that our community will support wherever we need to go. The narrative towards rural is coming back into focus. As a country, we're thinking a little bit more about what it means to live in a community that looks like ours. I think that national philanthropy is thinking about it, and you can see that in the support that we've received from partners like the Wilson Foundation, the Western New York Foundation, and that's a great position to be in as a place-based funder like us. Economic hardship is a real thing, and it hits rural America faster than anywhere else. We're going to tackle some big problems. The foundation was built for this, and it's the work that we're going to embrace.